Welcome back to Strange Light Wizard Presents, a series that explores the deep and primal nature of fear as examined and written by some of the most prolific authors. In this week, we have a continuance of one of the 3 poems from my 3 short poems video, which if you haven't already heard it, I suggest you go back and listen to it, because without it, you will not get a greater understanding of this week's video, which is chapters 2 and 3 of the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And I hope you enjoy. The sun now rose upon the right, out of the sea came he, still hid in mist, and on the left went down into the sea. And the good south wind still blew behind, but no sweet bird did follow, nor any day for food or play came to the mariner's hollo. And I had done a hellish thing, and it would work 'em woe, for all averred I'd killed the bird that made the breeze to blow. Ah, wretch, said they, the bird to slay that made the breeze to blow. Nor dim nor red like God's own head the glorious sun uprist. Then all averred I had killed the bird that brought the fog and mist. 'Twas right, said they, such birds to slay that bring the fog and mist. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea. Down dropped the breeze, the sails dropped down, 'twas sad as sad could be, and we did speak only to break the silence of the sea. All in a hot and copper sky, the bloody sun at noon, right above the mast did stand no bigger than the moon. Day after day, we stuck nor breath nor motion, as idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. Water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. The very deep did rot, O Christ, that ever this should be. Ye slimy things did crawl with legs upon the slimy sea. About, in reel and rout, the death fires danced at night. The water like a witch's oils burnt green and blue and white. And some in dreams assured were of the spirit that plagued us so. 9 fathom deep he had followed us from the land of mist and snow, and every tongue, though utter drought was withered at the root, we could not speak no more than if we had been choked with soot. Ah, well a day, what evil looks had I from old and young! Instead of the cross, the albatross about my neck was hung. There passed a weary time, each throat was parched and glazed each eye. A weary time, how glazed each weary eye, when looking westward I beheld a something in the sky. At first it seemed a little speck, and then it seemed a mist. It moved, and took at last a certain shape I wist. A speck, a mist, a shape I wist, and still it neared and neared. As if it dodged a water sprite, it plunged and tacked and veered. With throats unslaked, with black lips baked, we could nor laugh nor wail. Through utter drought all dumb we stood. I bit my arm, I sucked the blood, and cried, "A sail, a sail!" With throats unslaked, with black lips baked, agape they heard me call. Gramercy, they for joy did grin, and all at once their breath drew in, as they were drinking all. See, see, I cried, she tacks no more, hither to work us wheel. Without a breeze, without a tide, she steadies with upright keel. The western wave was all aflame, the day was well nigh done. Almost upon the western wave rested the broad bright sun, when that strange shape drove suddenly betwixt us and the sun. And straight the sun was flecked with bars, heaven's mother send us grace. As if through a dungeon grate he peered with broad and burning face. Alas, thought I, and my heart beat loud, how fast she nears and nears. Are those her sails that glance in the sun like restless gossameres? Are those her ribs through which the sun did peer as through a grate? And is that woman all her crew? Is that a death, or are there 2? Is death that woman's mate? Her lips were red, her looks were free, her locks were yellow as gold. Her skin was as white as leprosy, the nightmare life and death was she, whose thick man's blood with cold. The naked hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, quoth she, and whistles thrice. The sun's rim dips, the stars rush out, at one stride comes the dark, with far-heard whisper o'er the sea off-shot the spectre bark. We listened and looked sideways up, fear at my heart as at a cup my lifeblood seemed to sip. The stars were dim and thick the night, the steersman's face by his lamp gleamed white. From the sails the dew did drip, till clomb above the eastern bar the horned moon with one bright star within the nether tip. One after one by the star-dogged moon, too quick for groan or sigh, each turned his face with a ghastly pang and cursed me with his eye. 4 times 50 living men, and I heard nor sigh nor groan. With heavy thump, a lifeless lump, they dropped down one by one. Their souls did from their bodies fly, they fled to bliss or woe, and every soul had passed me by like the whiz of my crossbow. And there we have it. Chapters 2 and 3 of the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. If you liked it, please like the video and hit the subscribe if you already are not subscribed. And hit the notification bell to hear the next time that a video will be coming out. I've been trying more to keep it on the shorter end of videos, but however, what I think would be great is if I actually started getting either my longer videos back out again, or if I should try something different. If you have any suggestions for any type of future content you may hear, or would like any sort of other book read to you in my sultry tones, please leave a comment. I look forward to seeing everything that you guys want me to do. In the meantime, the next video will definitely be chapters 4, 5, and 6 of the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Thank you so much again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on Strange Light Wizard Presents.